I'm pretty sure that in terms of happiness, like how happy we are as or less happy than like pre-modern humans. But we have other things that they don't, you know? There are other things we have that they don't. Because happiness in and of itself, it's really difficult to empirically determine. First of all, we're much healthier. Physically, we live longer, that's good, you know? We're much less likely to succumb to disease or parasites or whatever. That's great. We have a limitless supply of information to consume, which is really cool. I feel like the issue here is that the past few thousand years of human development have been an effort to increase the productive capacity of our society towards the wrong ends. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, there are really important things that we've done, like medical care institutions, education. Like, obviously, it's not like it's all going to waste, right? Like, I'm happy that I can buy computers. They let me do and see and know cool things. Um, so I don't begrudge that, but I feel like very little effort. It's like we're pursuing convenience now for the sake of convenience. Like we're stratifying and increasing efficiency for the purpose of maximizing a set of variables that, while useful, aren't like the point. You know what I mean? Because it's really, really easy to have GDP nailed as like the empirical goal. Happiness, not so much. Really happy to, or sorry, very, very difficult, very hard to nail that down. Um, but I think it's doable, you know? This is one of the reasons why I'm such a big advocate for better urban planning. I feel like urban planning and worker democracies are like the two big things right now that could be done to make a real difference, you know? Like that, like those two things right there are like the big pointers. One of them is because a huge contributor to unhappiness for a lot of people is their work, but I don't think it's actually having to work fully, right? Because like it's not as though unemployed trust fund kids are all like super happy because they don't have to work, right? They feel alienated, they have a lack of social attainment. They don't feel connected to people, at least not necessarily, right? Whereas sometimes people who work shitty jobs, at least there's like a level of civic engagement that they enjoy. Maybe not like in a explicit how good was my day sense, but like in a general fulfillment sense. Kind of like how like having kids can make an individual day really shitty because they're like super needy and demanding and so on. But having kids tends to make people feel pretty good because it feels like a, you know, like a fulfilling thing. I think you can make work or labor or whatever better by addressing some of the elements of traditional corporate structures that make working so hellish. And that's one. And I think urban planning is another big part of it. Because, like, man, for me, a lot of it is like, so much of it is like where you can walk, right? You know what I mean? Like, just being able to walk somewhere is just such a, like, let me just look at something on maps, okay? Really quick. Let me zoom in real quick on my good old hometown, okay? Um, June. I love doing that from space. Hold on. No, not that. Where do you, what? Here, layers. That's right. Satellite. There we go. Welcome to Los Angeles. It is very large. But anyway, if I go to like South LA, Inglewood, maybe? That's not South LA, but yeah, here. If I go like down here or whatever, can I get like street view, I guess? Hillcrest. How many times have I driven down Hillcrest? There you go, man. Here's America. Let's go. We have the mobile wash. There's our Airport Collisions Repair Incorporated. We're next to LAX. There's a church. And over there, oh, what's that? Is this like a school? Is this also a church? It's also a church. Okay, there we go. There you go, guys. Look at that. We've got some nice big roads. Yeah. I can go down this way. Oh, here's the next corner. Got a barbecue place. That's nice. Got a Pep Boys. Pretty sure that's a car, like, auto shop. Oh my god, look at this intersection. Oh my god. Oh, here's our dilapidated little strip block. Holy Christ. This looks... Who designed this? Nobody designed this. This must have been some kind of accident. There are worse intersections in the city. Oh, I know. And then here we have some very well-to-do locations. This looks like the worst part of Queensland. What the fuck? Oh, there are parts of LA that go on like this for dozens of miles. Oh, there's some auto sales. Oh, there's one of our buses. There's a tire shop. Look at all these fun places you can walk if you live in the area. Keep in mind, we're 1 block away from residential. That grid right there, those are apartments. Oh, look at these walking opportunities. Yes. Imagine living here. This person right here, whoever they are, okay? You're paying $2,000 a month for this. Imagine, what do you do? You know? I legitimately think this contributes to depression more than almost any other factor in America, and it goes under discussed because it's like a silent killer. It's like a thing. It's like we don't even want to acknowledge it, you know? Like, the fact that we build our cities this way, it's like so inhuman. It's deeply inhuman. Everybody should be within a 5-minute walk of a cool place to be. That's not unreasonable. That is not some crazy pie-in-the-sky socialist dream. That is a fully realistic, completely and absolutely doable model for urban planning. God. Valet parking here? Oh, it's an enterprise, so you can rent a car. I've driven down this street. This is La Brea Avenue. I drove down this street probably multiple times a week, every week for years. Not this far down, though. I didn't need to. But if we go far enough north... Actually, what happens if we go far enough north? Right now we're headed south. If we go far enough north... Okay, LA is a very big city. If I do it like that, we would be we would be there for quite a while. Whoa. What is this? What? In Los Angeles? Is that diagonal street side parking alongside a sidewalk outcrop that allows for enclosure of space and makes it feel like pedestrians can actually exist here? Whoa. Is this car dampening being done by narrowing the roads, which forces people to drive slower and thus makes the road safer for or the sidewalk safer for pedestrians? Whoa. Are these car blocks that prevent cars from accidentally driving up onto the sloped part of the pavement that are there for people with wheelchairs or strollers or whatever? Ah, it's because we're near a market. That must be it. Yeah, don't worry. It only exists for 1 to 2 blocks in like richer areas. But what a nice vision it is. Don't get me wrong, this area of town is still dilapidated. Look at this. Look at this. But this right here, this has urban potential. This could be rebuilt. The infrastructure is all here. This could be a nice part of town to walk through. But there are other economic problems besides urban development that that Inglewood faces. Anyone who's been to Inglewood knows, you know, urban development is not the only issue. God, Maps is such a remarkable thing. If they made it nice, wouldn't that just make it expensive? Nice. The reason nice areas are expensive is because they build 5 of them for every 100,000 people in a city. Everywhere should be like that. And stroads, the way we already develop our infrastructure, are incredibly expensive for the city. The city will save money if it develops things in a more walkable fashion. And people will also have more money in their pocket because they don't have to buy cars. What if we... Culver City. Oh, we're getting further north. What's a good area? What about Pico Boulevard? Oh, Pico Boulevard. Oh, did it not drag my little guy up there? Ooh. Take me back to Pico Boulevard. Pico Boulevard is like the most Jewish street in the world. I spent so much time here because it has some of the best food you're going to get in LA. And that's saying something, too. Let me see if I can't. Holy crap, this is a big city. Oh, you think this is a big city? Now you're looking at all of Los Angeles. 14 million people. Big, big, big city. Why are all these buildings mostly one story with at most 2? Isn't that insanely space inefficient? Yeah, that's a great question. I'll be sure to ask the mayor of Los Angeles back in like 1916 why they made that rule. Because I would love to know the answer. Sorry, I don't mean to be snarky. I agree with you completely. Santa Monica Boulevard. Oh, come on. Where's Pico? Brookside, Washington, Adams Boulevard. Beverly Boulevard. Hold on. Cedar-Sinai Medical Center. Oh, the Grove. Will they let me take my little man down in there? Oh, it's just a regular old street out from here. But you go in, you get to enjoy one of the most wealthy and exclusionary areas of the entire fucking city. Oh, well, look at that little car. Fuck that place? Yeah, that's what the poors are saying when they can't afford all the good shit. God, this place is expensive. Oh, we gotta find Rodeo Boulevard. Rodeo Drive, sorry. Wait, where was Pico? Okay, wait, here's 3rd Street. I do really like 3rd Street. Right around here. It's not well designed or anything like that. Like, look at this. This is... Where would I... Here we go. I walked down this so many times. Not exactly thrilling. I will say, though... Here, wait, Robertson. If we go past this point, there are a lot of cool... Ooh, Jack and Jill's. And the pink cow. Yeah. If we go past this point, we get to see one of my least favorite streets in all of LA. It's not this one, is it? No, it can't be this one. It has to be up here. This one right here. This is right next to a mall. See that egg slut right there? This fortress, that is a mall, okay? It's not my favorite, but it is a mall. You'd think people would walk to a mall. This is what the intersection outside of it looks like. This is, and I'm not kidding you, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 2 bike lanes strode directly adjacent to walk entrances to restaurants of a mall. It is unbelievable. Look at this intersection. I feel like I can't even like cover its size from the center. It's unbelievable how big this is. Or how big this is, I suppose. I've shown it on stream before, but the thing that I like most about the Beverly Center Mall is the fact that for some reason its backside looks like a dam. Like they just like didn't do anything. And in a way, I kind of respect that. The backside of the mall is literally just this gigantic 8-story tall implaceable concrete fortress, which is interesting. You know, I don't know why they did that. There's a hospital right here. You'd think they'd appreciate the view, but yeah, there you go. There's brutalism. Oh, I keep forgetting, God damn it. I keep forgetting Pico Boulevard. Here, we're like right here. Hold on. So wait, if that was 3rd Street, then this should be Santa Monica? Santa Monica Boulevard, yeah. Burton Way, Rexford, Wilshire Boulevard, a little further south. Olympic Boulevard. Pico? Pico Boulevard. Beautiful. Now where's the intersection I'm looking for? Beverly Drive. Get my little duder. There we go. There we go. Okay, here, hold on. There is so much, like, Hebrew shit here. It's crazy when you get past this part. I wonder, can I even, like, make out Hebrew from the distances given at Street View? Probably not. Damn. Wasn't there a point I was supposed to be making? These streets look depressing. Holy shit. This is like relatively good stuff you're going to get in LA. Oh, here's an old oil tower. There are a lot of those over LA. They built old oil towers, and decommissioning them and deconstructing them is really, really expensive. So instead they literally built a tower around them. Yeah, it's in the area, Tempest. Wait, I can't go further this way? Okay, there we go. So I was thinking, like, geez. Can we get Vosh out of his boomer stunlock? Okay, I'm sorry. There was a reason that I was going over all of this. My apologies. I wanted to contrast, like, Los Angeles to an area that actually does have some nice urban development. What about like Santa Monica, the promenade? No, I can do better than that. Can I? I'm trying to find an example in Los Angeles. Does Seattle have any good spots? I like lots of parts of Seattle. Yeah. Plenty of them, I mean. We could always go up into the Beverly Hills, the parts of Beverly Hills where I would have been shot for going into. See, I've said this before, guys. Beverly Hills is split into 2 parts, and this is why, like, okay, this area right here is Beverly Hills. This section right here, okay? This triangle of it right here is just like the area we looked at Pico Boulevard. Remember that? Big, ugly roads, dilapidated buildings. That's half of Beverly Hills. The other half of Beverly Hills, known as the Flats or real Beverly Hills, looks a little bit different. You can tell, you can literally see the segregation income-wise based on the amount of greenery. Whereas here, there's none at all. Here, like, every house has a giant lot. Like, you can literally see the income level from space. And it goes further up in, like, the Bel Air area. See? And now right here, we're looking at, like, much nicer houses. People have pools. What, Vermin? Oh, and then if you go even further up, then you can see the further income division, the hills, where all the streets get windy. And now all of a sudden, you don't just have pools, you have huge pools. Now all of a sudden, you have look like these massive. I went to there's a tennis court right there. On a private property. There you go. There's actually quite a few of them. Which houses here don't have pools? Do you think, like, if you're in the area, do you think you're, like, poor if you don't have a pool? Look, this Look at this. 3 tennis courts, fully like right next to each other. Look at this mansion. This is the real Beverly Hills. This is what people think of. This is like the. This is the. Yeah. Where the fuck is this? This is Beverly Hills. Not the part I grew up in. I mean, I could drive there if I wanted to, but you know, as big as the houses are, there is really not that much to do walking around wise, which is why these motherfuckers still kill themselves at the same or higher rates than a lot of other groups. All that wealth and it's not making people any happier. Look at this. Don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous, but they don't even have sidewalks. You literally can't walk anywhere. Nowhere to walk to and no way to walk to there. It's so suffocating. The trees are nice. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty, but I feel suffocated just being here. I remember. Oh, somebody requested a blur on this? Interesting. Can't they do outdoor stuff like hiking? There are literally no sidewalks. What would make you happier? Oh, hey, I'm really important. There are a number of suggestions I would make. Jesus. Yeah, of course they wouldn't let you go up there. That's for this place right here. No tennis court. What a fucking poor person. Where's the Bel Air area? Oh, there's the Bel Air area. There we go. And these places, now we have the compounds, you see. Okay, so the nice part of Beverly Hills, you have mansions. Now we have compounds. There we go. Gee, look at this. Gee, oh, this is being constructed. Okay, these are construction areas. But for an understanding of how large these places are, look at them next to a car, you know? Like, you can see. Look, this person literally has like a hotel, like car lobby, like enclosure with guest houses rimming the sides. And then there's the main house. Yes, this is what the fresh Prince of Bel-Air was preparing us for. Construction? Yeah, construction. Why not, right? Every one of these houses is going to sell for like 30 million. At least. Zoom up and there's straight up golf courses. Of course there are golf courses here. In the Bel Air Country Club. And then you have the mountain range, and then you have the valley. Which I just call the valley. Which my whole family has always called the valley. I don't even know if there are other names for it. Mountains are pretty? Yeah, they're pretty. Wait, I wanted to contrast this against a nice area. God damn it. Where was the... Oh, wait, I don't have a nice area to show, but we could always look at Rodeo Drive. Oh, the Beverly Hills City Hall. Does it let us get, like, a good look? Whoa. I haven't seen that building. That might be new. I think this is nice. I actually really like the Beverly Hills City Hall. If there's... Is that a cosplayer? That's a cosplayer. Okay. Wait. No, oh no, those are signs. I'm so sorry. I thought he was dual wielding cloud swords. I'm so tired. Anyway, if there's any place... Sorry, Tempest, we're hardcore booming right now on my hometown. If there's any place that opulence should be shown, it's in public buildings, 100%. If you're going to build like this crazy, like Venetian, like 14th century tower, like cap for a town hall, like make it for a town hall, you know, like that's fine. If it's public buildings, that's fine. Because then it's like the common good of the people. Then there's the other entrance, the Civic Center. The police department's also over there. You can enter through here, fire department and everything. Okay, wait, hold on. Rodeo Drive, Rodeo Drive. Okay, wait. If this is the city hall, then I go south to Wilshire, and then it should be like... What is this? Santa Monica. So it's this way. 60 Masters, maybe. North Beverly, El Camino, Reeves, come on, Crescent, Elm, Rexford. Oh, here's the residential here. I should be able to see it, shouldn't I? Like, it should be visible on the map. The, Dayton Way, North Carolina, Bedford, Brighton Away, Roxbury. No, no, no. It's, it hasn't been that long for me, has it? Oh, Rodeo. There we go. Get your ass down here. There we go. Oh my God, the opulence of this store. The fun fact, walking by this place to get to school, like for years, you have to avert your eyes from the masonry because it will literally drain your wallet. Just looking at the building. The last time you guys probably saw Rodeo Drive was when they there was that super wealthy like black guy who the police stopped, and he was like a bajillion. He was very, very wealthy, and there was like a big social media stink about it. Or in GTA 5, right? Even this isn't like that walkable. It's just like, I don't know. Everything here is too expensive to buy. I've never bought anything from anywhere on Rodeo Drive. What the fuck is that? Oh no, it's a different thing at this point in time. A fucking cat? Okay. Whatever. Alright. There's the Gucci store. Yay! They patterned the outside. It doesn't even look great. Lots of money, sure, but not the same thing as beauty. Oh, I know. That's always been one of my big criticisms, right? Like, Los Angeles has an ungodly amount of money in it, but there's no taste. Like, none of it has gone towards real city beautification. It's just like they have this giant, like, fucking ugly concrete sprawl, and the wealthy people just, like, put fucking gold, like, gold leaf all over their portion of the infinite sprawl, you know? I probably still couldn't afford any of this shit. I would have to save up. You know, I used to work restaurant in the area, and we got a delivery order to one of the fashion places on Rodeo Drive, and the fuckers asked for us to come through the back door because it would be like low class for a delivery person to enter through the front door of one of those places. I know that sounds like a joke, but it's not. Yeah. Did you? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna get fired from my job getting like a negative review from like an ultra powerful fucking Gucci store or whatever. Like, yeah, I had the job. Like, Jesus, if that would come back to me, you know. If it was a business that I owned, maybe I'd be willing to front it. But yeah. Fuck, I keep getting so. They never tip too. Of course they never tip. I want to contrast this against some good like city planning, but there's just not that much. I thought we were ending stream. You thought wrong, dipshit. Westwood? I don't want to go to Westwood. No, I'm sticking to places that I've been to, guys, not the places that you've been to. Go all the way down to Santa Monica. There's the pier. It's really not that great, honestly. There is so much sand here, and during summer, this all gets filled up. It is crazy. The whole city of 13 million people flood out to the beach, and it just turns into like a 1 person per square foot brick. It is wild. Oh, I know what we can do. We can, for a bit of a shift in perspective, we can go to where I went to university. All the way up in Northern California, amidst the Redwoods. We can actually take the path that I took. Oh, they changed the name from HSU to Cal Poly Humboldt. Poly Pride. I'm cool with it. Anyway, we can actually take the route that I took. How long of a drive from home? This place? California's big. Like, this is California, and this is the planet Earth, basically. It's like what is it, like 12 hours? Or no, not 12. It's like maybe 8 to 10. It can vary a lot. That's big. Anyway, go all the way down to Arcata. And if I drop myself, which bridge did I take? I'd take this bridge right here. So I'll start right here. I was worried for a sec there wouldn't be any of the cams here. Now this area is not what I would call wealthy. It also had bad weather constantly. I would say that it was abundant in natural beauty. So we get to walk here, where you have the very poor commercial buildings and, yeah. Oh, this place was good right here. We keep on going. Okay. Stars. Oh, fuck. I haven't had stars in so long. Holy shit. Fuck, they were so good. All the food here was so cheap. Like in a good way, I mean. Oh, I think I should be... Should I be one street over? Is it over here? Okay, now I'm lost. Okay, no. No, we head this way. We do go this way. Okay, yeah, we're fine. No, we do go one further down. Okay, yes. Oh, cute story. This building right here. First place I ever met vermin. And now we're best friends. Wait, where am I? Okay. I go down this way. Then we have the marketplace. Did I really follow G Street all the way down? Wasn't there... Shouldn't there be like a church? Oh, no, wait. There is. I'm just stupid. I'm just so dumb. I'm just a dumb boy. Oh, cool story about... Where is it exactly? Is it this? Yes, it is. Cool story about this church. That, this part right here, the little porch they have, somebody lit a homeless person on fire while they were sleeping in that, and the front face of the church got torched. That was the second of two, I think that was a murder attempt, not a murder. I think the homeless person survived, but I don't actually remember at the time. What a fun story. I know, right? Wait, let me go. Let me go. Let me... Okay, fine. Just drop me in the plaza. There we go. The plaza was nice. Oh, by the way, do you guys like this weather? This is what Humboldt looks like 24/7. God damn it. Well, apart from this ugly construction bit and the weather, I actually really liked the square. Community events took place here all the time. There were always hippies playing around or whatever. And it was always easy to find parking because this town has like 5 people who live in it. Oh, and also, once a year they have an honest to God, I don't know what you'd call it, like a convoy or like a race. It's like a mascot race or whatever. Like you take a vehicle. No, it's bicycling. It's like a tandem bike, like vehicle thing, where like you make it look something cool. Like you have like a Viking bike, or like a bike that looks like a robot or like a UFO. Does that make any sense? Like it's a race of themed bikes or something, and they would like all circle around here and then go on their path. Um, this is where we had my graduation dinner, held by the faculty, which I was able to get in on because I had connections. Hoo-ha. And this right here is the greatest Mexican restaurant to have ever been built. Fucking Rita's. Holy fuck, I miss them. Oh, God. You have no idea. Holy fuck, I miss Rita's so fucking bad. Holy shit. Do you not live in LA anymore? I'm in Seattle, but this also isn't LA. Fuck, I miss them. You don't have Rita's in Seattle? This Rita's. I don't care about Rita's. I care about this one place with these servers and those tables and those chairs. It was like $8 for a burrito that could kill a goat, okay? They would pack so much food, and the food was so high quality. It was so fucking good, and they gave you infinite chips. They gave you infinite chips and infinite salsa of different types before an $8 burrito that you could cut in half and have a full meal twice over. It's so good. It's so fucking good, man. Holy shit, I miss them. God, they're good. You can tell they're authentic because, like, the people who work behind the counter are always angrily yelling at each other in Spanish. Not angry, but, like, you know, insistent. The Redwoods. Impossible to convey how big these are without seeing. These aren't even the big ones. These are like the baby redwoods. Here, we gotta find... Where was the dorm? Where was the... Here, Creekview Apartments. God, they're so beautiful. It's crazy. Ah, hello. The sun. Oh, we have sun. Oh, we have sunlight. That's rare. Man, when it was sunny out, it was so pretty. Where's the best? Can I get far in? Oh, they have like little spots right here. Yes. There we go. This was a hiking trail that I've been on multiple times. This was a panoramic taken on foot, I guess, which is why it looks different. Well, I disconnected, but also I'm back now, so... Chat doesn't seem to have noticed. I think chat is, like, really, really, really delayed. Wait, Marco? Polo. Wow. Okay. That was an interesting reaction. Oh! Arcata Community Forest, photo taken by Jenny Nexus. Thank you, Jenny. I want to show another. Ah, here. The park. Or the field? I played with a dog here once. Oh, the park! We would have meetings out here. It's really difficult to fathom when you're not there, like, in person, but there is a long walk from where the camera is to where the edge of the forest is here, and it's just this infinite looming redwood wall in all directions. It is just wild how big they are in person. Then every once in a while you find the especially big ones, and those are just... Yeah, you have to, like, really crane your neck to see the top of some of these. Yeah, like there, right there. Okay, there's a good comparison. That is a backpack. This is the stump left from a felled or fallen tree. Like, it's really difficult without perspective to comprehend how large these are. God. I wonder the lumber industry was so big up here before they outlawed it and declared all this protected federal land. Thank Christ. Who knows how much of the forest we lost before that happened? Yeah, fucking dinosaur trees, man. Jesus. Okay, one last one. Sorry. This is just along a road. It's not as grandiose. Oh, I saw a bunch of these right here. Oh. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, I remember all of these hiking trails because you'd hike so often here because that was like the main thing to do. Like I said, this place didn't have great weather, but in terms of natural beauty, it's near unparalleled in the region. It really does feel like a dinosaur forest because like the peat, like the marsh, the underbrush is so thick in some places. You did, Jazz Dog? That's based. Yeah, all the ferns as well. Ferns are very like dinosaur plant, basically. Sorry, I'm just kind of reliving my my college years a bit right here. Just I'm 28, okay, I'm old. Let me. Oh my god, I injured myself here once. Wait, wait. Where are we? Oh my god, I injured myself here once. I remember that. Ooh, oh, there we go. There we go. That's one of the legacy trees. It's dead now, but you can imagine how large this would have been before it fell. It wasn't chopped down by humans. I'm pretty sure it was a lightning strike hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But yeah, this is large enough for 4 or 5 people to sit down in there easily. Sometimes homeless people would sleep there. People would go there and fuck. I mean, obviously, like if you had the opportunity to fuck inside of a tree, you know. Ooh. Hello. We're admiring the natural beauty of our college town.
Yeah, I saw. I was wondering how much longer.
Like 5 minutes. I'm like on the verge of.
Show them Fern Canyon.
I'd have to look for Fern Canyon. Yeah. Well, oh wait. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna show them for nice urban planning, Old Town in Eureka, because that place is pretty nice to walk around.
Yeah, like by the pier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just type it. That's less fun. Old Town, Old Town. I'd never walk here. I had to drive. Where's the brick? I should be able to see the brick from above. There's like a little square. Yep. Yeah, Rivera's correct. A reminder that if you want the largest redwoods are the oldest redwoods, and the oldest redwoods are further in. Here are 2 children hugging the trunk of a redwood. I don't know how else to convey the absurd, monstrous, fantasy-esque size of some of the largest trees that you can find in there. It is genuinely absurd how large they are. They're like buildings. I fucking love this planet, my dude. This planet is fucking dope. How are these kids? They look like 4, I guess. Here. How about this? There's an adult. Does that appropriately convey? You're like, it's literally just standing amidst skyscrapers. Some of the tallest redwoods are significantly larger than skyscrapers. Or if you want it in a more pointed infographic, the Redwood National Park, which I went to university around, the Hyperion. I believe the location of the Hyperion is kept confidential, by the way. I don't know how you'd hide its height, but 116 meters, taller than Big Ben. If you put it next to Big Ben, Big Ben would be significantly smaller. Um, yeah, just just insane, really. How do you hide a massive tree? Well, most of it is just because the area is impossible to hike around. The Redwood Forest is really, really dangerous hiking if you go off path. Paths are fine, but it's not even that the weather's that bad, and it's not even that there are any like major predators. Though you'll find black bears or whatever. Um, it's more so that the trees are so old and the forest is so old that like one wrong step on your part could mean crashing through the underbrush and falling like 8 feet down into like a rock cliff face and like breaking your leg. It's just incredibly dangerous to hike around to find trees like this. But on the plus side, you do get to find trees like this, which, yeah. I have never been near a tree of this size, by the way. These are the oldest ones. You have to go in very far to find them. Genuinely ridiculous. Yeah, General Sherman is the largest known single stem tree, around 2,500 years old. This one's not in the redwood though. Is it a red? No, it's a giant sequoia. It's another type of extremely large tree. Height above base, 274. Oh, this is shorter than the one we were looking at before. I think these use like different systems for height, like they stop at the trunk versus the. I don't really know. Oh, sequoias redwoods? Okay. I am a fool. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Anyway, Old Town in this town is very, very poor. Eureka is very poor because it used to it all of its income was fishing and logging. And then the fish ran out and it became illegal to cut down redwoods. So all the money in this town dried up and it's basically rotting. I remember this guy. He has like a little horse cart. I remember that horse. It poops a lot, as horses do. I thought they had a nice old town area. Just having stuff like this can make such a big difference. I know you can't brick over like very populated roads and you can't drive trucks over them, but still. I do like the compass. No, this isn't enough. This isn't enough. We need to find a really good bit of urban planning. Do I go now to Seattle? Do I go now to the place in which I am now? Hello. Show them your plant? Okay.
He's a staghorn.
A staghorn fern. It seems to have leaves for its base and for its top, which is actually really weird now that I'm paying attention to it.
Yeah, they're weird. They grow on trees.
Huh.
Just like on the trunk, you know?
Well, that's actually cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Thank you for forcing me to pay attention to it. It's a Pokemon? True. Why'd you move to Seattle? Seattle's cool. Okay, hold on. Where in Seattle do we choose? Wait, would Pike Place Market even be like available for the drop thing? I don't know. Okay, fine. Chat, give me a specific neighborhood in Europe or something that has excellent urban planning. I mean, just you go there and it's just so walkable. No. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not listening to chat. We go now to Paris. Oui, oui. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh boy, you can always tell it's a European city when you zoom in and all the old roads pop in. Terrible idea. It's a very walkable city. Look at all these. See if we can't find like some... Paris is not the best, TBH. You can tell which areas are residential because they have some green, but not a lot of it. Where would I go? Oh no, Spain. Wait, Spain apartment blocks. Barcelona. Yes, we must go to Barcelona. Barcelona. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't know it was this far east. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Wow. Hello. Do we have a consistent roofing? Wow, you can. Wow, that is some from space shit right there. Do we have a consistent roofing design? Oh, they let you see inside. Yeah. So this city was destroyed mostly during the Spanish Civil War, and when they rebuilt it, they rebuilt it. They rebuilt it into these superblocks. When you drive between them, it looks like this. This to me is basically the ideal aesthetic of driving like through a city, you know? I hate gigantic wide open roads. The idea of being like closely surrounded, not by skyscrapers, but by like, you know, like livable structures. This to me, this is awesome. I like this from a driving perspective. Um, Based on these photos, it looks like it's pretty busy all the time, you know? Look at this. Oh, we shifted time right there. But yeah, it's a little stopping part for a hotel right here. A lot of bikes and motorcycles. Motorcycles are very popular with Spain, right? I remember I have like a stereotype in my head that Spanish people like motorcycles quite a bit. Um, they have these little corner blocks that allow you to load and unload. I don't know. It seems kind of copy paste to me. Everything looks the same. If you want to see, listen, Barcelona looks copy paste from the sky, but we don't live in the sky. We live on the ground. From the ground, this is an incredibly dense and interesting city to be in. Whereas in LA, the city is samey whether you're in the sky or on the ground. Here, hold on. It allowed us to drop in. Will it be good? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice, but obviously that's not what we're here for. Here. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good and all, but let's try to find one from actually inside the grid if possible, huh? Okay. Now they're fucking with me. I know you can take photos from inside of here. This is not going to be it either. Nope. Okay. One of these. Dildo store incoming? Yeah, it's going to be some TOS shit or whatever. Oh, wait. Hold on. This one has a road that runs through it. Ah, I see. It's an alleyway. Never mind. We're being difficult. Is this also an alleyway? I just want to see how it... I could look at photos online. Yeah, no, that's... I think this is the same alleyway. Victoria, British Columbia. Oh, this is nice. Oh, wow, that's very pretty. Damn, that's very nice. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. It's not? I just mean in terms of like walkability and like city planning and stuff like that. I don't know anything about the actual city. Um hmm? Can I just get a picture of the inside of these blocks? I've seen photos of it on Google. Here, hold on. Barcelona mega block. Just give me a photo.
Ian,
Uh-huh.
you're talking to an Uber lady about how Fremont kind of feels like European countries in regards to like the street infrastructure.
Yeah, Fremont's pretty nice in the area. Here, okay. Okay, here, chat. Look. This is what I'm trying to get at. I don't know why there aren't photos of it, but the insides of these blocks are literally like self-contained public squares. It's an ingenious city design. Everyone has their own self-contained public square. Like You don't have to travel across the fucking city to go find like the one cool place to be. All of these blocks are built. Yeah, well, yeah, closer to the coast means higher property values, means more expensive development. So this is probably like one of the wealthier areas inside, but like still the principle here is really defensible. And by the way, keep in mind, this is just here's a more like normal looking one right here. Like this is really cute. Look at all the trees. There's some stores. There's some, I assume, apartment buildings because it has this little a garden kept thing. Like that's really nice. It's really, really, really nice. Oh, hold on. Y'all are providing a whole hell of a lot of links. 360 interactive photo of the greenery of the blocks. Oh, hold on. Oh, here we go. Finally. Here, we're inside one of the blocks. Are these graves? Oh, in ancient Rome, laws prohibited the dead from being buried within city limits, so citizens buried their loved ones along the long straight roads leading out of the Roman city. Oh, wait. Oh, we're getting like a tutorial here. I don't know if I get it, but this is very culturally interesting. I can't deny that. Also, what interesting gravestones. Oh. Oh, okay. It's like a tour of the. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, listen, okay? I just want to say one more thing. Are you guys ready for it? Okay? Listen, okay? I'm not trying to make no crazy points here or whatever, all right? I'm just saying that if Spain can do it, 27K GDP per capita, and the US 63.5 GDP per capita, our economy continuing to grow, deterred only briefly by COVID, but like still going up and up. Like, look, the UK's economy stalled after 2008. We didn't stop growing. We could afford this. We could build cities that are delightful to live in. Everything they say we can't afford, we can afford it. We can afford better healthcare. We can afford better cities. Not only can we afford better cities would be more affordable for us, much in the same way that our current healthcare system is more expensive than comparable higher quality systems in Europe, you know? We're capable of building all of this. It is entirely possible. We'd have a stronger economy. Like, I guess in my like personal opinion or whatever, the issue is that like a ton of the wealth in this country gets siphoned into industries that are very unnecessary and they still drain a ton from the economy. I'm talking right now, roads, highways, cars. Those are the three big ones I'm thinking of right now. And then you have oil and you have all the shit that goes into it. Like there are a million subsidiary industries. Okay. Right now, so many Americans live in these just giant empty voids where they have to drive for 25 minutes to go to a strip mall. Okay. I'm just saying, can you imagine living in a place like this? Can you imagine how easier it would be to go out and have food with friends? Can you imagine how easier it would be to just casually shop? And by the way, I'm not talking conspicuous consumption here. Like, you know, obviously we should still be critical of consumerist culture, but all I'm saying is I have to shop anyway. I do shop for things sometimes. And if we are to do so, I think it'd be nicer, you know, if it looked like this and not, and not the way it, you know, looks, in a lot of places in America. And this means, you know, people are driving around much less. It's more sustainable. People tend to be happier. All the data we have, it seems to indicate, you know. Don't you think you have a biased view since you live in one of the biggest cities in the world? All your life you don't know the other side? The other side being what? I'm not saying everyone has to live in a megacity. I'm only saying that when people live in developed areas, they should live in areas that are sustainable and walkable. I am biased towards that, and I do not apologize for it. I am heavily biased in favor of highly livable, walkable cities. I don't care what other people have to say. They can shut up. I don't care. I am very biased there. I'm not speaking really to like rural stuff. Though keep in mind, even rural villages are capable of being very beautiful. There are some examples in Germany that I'm fond of. Germany, country, rural, where just because a town does not have like a population of 500,000 or whatever, that doesn't mean that you then have to forego like livability. You know what I mean? Small towns in American Midwest areas are just like gas stations and car dealerships that have like residential neighborhoods attached to them. Um, but it doesn't have to be this way. It's possible for any part of the world to to be better and to live better than it does right now. It can be done. Well, that's not a village. That's a castle. That's cheating. My God. Anyway, I've gone way too long and I'm super hungry. Listen, okay? Here's my prescription. You all know my political positions on this, okay? Here's my position for you guys, okay? Here's my suggestion for you guys, all right? The world isn't perfect, and most of us probably live in areas that are nowhere near this beautiful or well-developed or walkable or sustainable. We can work to change that, but it's going to take a great long period of time, and we might not get to benefit from seeing our neighborhoods improve massively during that time, okay? But you have to understand that the walkability and sustainability without is nothing compared to the walkability and sustainability within. See, there are patterns that we tend to fall into that reinforce our absence from systems local that do allow for some degree of walkability and sustainability, For example, we're all neats who play video games and don't leave and make all our friends online, which is valid. But my suggestion is, if these are things that you find desirable, the idea of living in a place like this, then my suggestion to you is try to be the person who you feel you would be if you did live in an area like that. Develop an affinity for the practices that you think would be easier if you did live in a place like that, Take walks. Be aware of what's going on around you. Know if there are local community events or organizations or clubs or hangouts that might strike your interest, Even if you lived in a very sustainable and walkable place, you have to remember it would take effort for you to know what's going on there. It doesn't just happen. You don't just instantly become aware of it. It's something you have to educate yourself on. So educate yourself on it, Make an effort to learn about this stuff. Because maybe we don't get to live in super pretty Barcelona tier cities, and that does suck, but you can still have the friends that you would make in a really cool Barcelona tier city. You can still eat the food that you might eat in a really cool Barcelona tier city. You can still have the same experiences outside, hanging out with people, spending time in the public goods, appreciating nature, that you would be able to if you lived in a Barcelona tier city. You're capable of all of that. Maybe it's a bit harder, but it's doable, and I think you should, because the grass is always greener somewhere else, and I think it's important to make the most of what you have.